Hello everybody and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. We're making cupcakes with Natsuki.
Oh yeah.
I'm
sorry, I yawned right at that moment.
You did, but A
minute, let's go. Let's make cupcakes.
we're all glad you're here and that you're participating, so thank you.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's jump back in. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and
Gross.
plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking.
Roscoe, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays.
I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for?
To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite.
Oh, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing?
Do you want to?
You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so...
Come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun?
I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Well, that does look pretty cool.
See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up.
Like the ones you made on the first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes, and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah. Maybe I will use food coloring then.
Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring.
Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl of icing.
The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying?
Well, yeah. It's just taking a little longer.
Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look.
Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back.
You really need to beat the crap out of it.
After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved.
See?
As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it into her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same.
Hey.
Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist.
I don't want your gross fingers in my icing.
Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl.
This is adorable. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next.
I'd like to see you try.
Wrestle! Wrestle!
I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all of her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn.
Gross! You got it on my face.
Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek.
Oh.
She tries to reach for it with her tongue, but it's too far away.
That is so cute. Jeez. You know what? Take this! Food fight, yes! All my dreams are coming true.
Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger inside of my towards my face.
Inside of my face.
You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face.
Oh my god, are we best friends?
I think so. I think we made a new best friend.
No way.
Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight. Fuck, yeah, I'm really concerned about Sayori.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
so sorry.
This is too happy. It's too much joy.
Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well.
You're so cute. Wait, is she on the ground? Is this like all romantic?
I mean, it could be. But it feels like it's in the same way that all the Sayori ones were, where like it looked like fan servicey.
But it's like not,
but
maybe?
then Roscoe was just being Roscoe. I don't know.
Yeah, he has been nothing but polite towards these women, except for like one or two weird random thoughts.
And admittedly, all of those thoughts are in his own head. It's just, again, context that makes it.
Yeah, I just like, by the way, looks like a bloody booger.
It does look like a bloody booger.
Or a used tampon, like.
Not until you apologize for calling me gross!
Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I didn't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that.
Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking the icing.
What?
Maybe that was a little too far, man.
That was a little much.
A little much.
Did you seriously just...
Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red.
Roscoe, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls. Unless you really like them. You know that, right?
What kind of question is she asking me? Just like that. How did the mood turn into this so suddenly? I don't know. Look at what you're doing, Roscoe.
Yeah,
Maybe
I mean, I
consider your
think
thoughts.
you're straddling her.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I bet you're much larger than her as well.
Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy?
Eh?
Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet.
Fuck! God damn it.
Oh boy!
I definitely peaked the microphone.
Yeah, you did. Look at that. Look at that.
I'm sorry. I've been ill. I'm
Hopefully
sorry.
future Gina remembers to lower the audio
Sorry
there.
about that.
You're good.
Cough. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that?
You should have checked before turning the oven on.
Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez.
Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops.
Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now.
Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake tray in the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened.
Awkward silences.
We briefly had a new best friend.
I know. That smells so good.
The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room.
Look at how cute they all look.
She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing.
Not like you need to tell me that. I brought the decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags.
Natsuki helps me with some plastic bags.
I have these nozzles that will make them look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though.
What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others.
That one's really thin, so you can make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like, happy birthday or whatever.
Oh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It'd be fun to see which people choose. See people choose their cupcake based on the word they like.
Huh?
I
was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. But that's actually a really cute idea, so...
Maybe I'm getting it from you.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute.
Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act that like this and not expect me to think you're cute.
Well...
Natsuki's voice trails off.
Same with you.
Eh? Did you say something?
No, nothing! Let's just do the icing.
Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags.
There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it.
Without giving me a chance to think about it before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work.
Okay, wait. I'm starting to ship this a little bit. This is like a very like nice introduction of a romance.
No, I
that's
know. This
really
is one
cute.
of the more successful scenes I've ever seen in
Like,
this kind of...
So wait. Because we didn't choose Natsuki in any way.
We chose her over Monica and Yuri in this specific context.
One option.
But, like, can you imagine if we went and hung out with Yuri after her, like, pouting at the, like, after not reading her poem? Like,
just, like,
it's really weird. Like, I don't...
I just don't understand this game's and then the choices on poems, is that solely looking into, like, their psyche? And then, but that doesn't affect who you get to sleep with? Like, it just says you can't sleep with this girl, date or romance this girl because we're gonna look into their psyche this time? I have no idea. Let's keep going. I don't know. I don't understand the rules of this game. All I know is that I'm really shipping us with...
I mean, I really just like Natsuki in general.
Me too, and this is really cute.
Being Roscoe, but in a fun way.
Gino, when did Roscoe get charming?
Well, he did pin her down and lick her fingers, like...
But it was cute!
No, it wasn't. The rest of the scene is cute. That made her clearly uncomfortable.
It was uncomfortable in, like, a tell me you like me kind of way, though.
Yes.
It wasn't like, you don't do that. It was like, don't do that unless you're gonna commit, bad boy. Like...
Fair. I really liked the rest of the scene, and that was very kind of, I think, especially narratively key to show that this is potentially romantic, as opposed to the rest, which could be interpreted as just like, look, Roscoe made a friend.
I like it.
No, but like, no,
I
really like how this scene has gone just in general.
Yeah.
I'm mostly saying what Roscoe did was not charming. That doesn't mean the scene is
she was charmed by it.
I guess. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work.
Look at how pretty they are together.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
I wish I could have one now.
Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that.
Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite.
Yeah. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, she'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner.
Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to go home for dinner.
Oh, already? That's a shame. I also like that while at school, she's really ashamed of her manga thing. She comes over and she's like, I just wanted to hang out with you and chill and read manga and make cupcakes.
You like it, they don't, like...
I clearly have a weird family situation going on
at
home.
That we can explore in some other context.
But
probably not this route, but...
She's a friggin' delight.
I know.
I just like her a lot.
I know. I like it.
That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance.
Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me.
You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip.
Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any.
I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you.
Oh. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm all packed up.
Good, that's you.
Oh, good work today.
You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that. Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that. Did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Are you fucking kidding me, Roscoe?
Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything.
Roscoe is too... Okay, here's the issue. And I think the reason why I'm generally a bit condescending towards Roscoe. Roscoe is two different people.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's narration Roscoe, who's just, like, whatever. And then there's Roscoe in the scenes, who tends to be pretty charming and does, like he responds playfully, and he definitely rises to the energy that the other characters are presenting.
And is mostly respectful.
Yeah, no, I really like Roscoe in the scenes. It's just Roscoe, the narrator, who's like, I don't even know if we got closer today, because my goal was to get closer to her.
I mean,
I'm like, come on, Roscoe, you had this amazing
There
scene.
is a real cluelessness about that to, like, that is almost realistic, though.
Yeah,
like,
I guess that's true.
Trying to be like, oh, man, like, I think she's cute, I want to really get closer to her. Like, having all these, like, very intimate, almost, like, romantic/sexual, like, moments with her. And then being like, man, did I even, like, get closer to, like, having her literally look at you and be like, tell me you like me. And having him be like, I don't think we got any... No social links went up that round. Like...
No, that's fair. That's an interesting
It's
read
kind
on
of
it.
interesting,
I
you know?
think like, I'm reading it more as like a tension in the writing, but I think the way you're describing it actually is pretty interesting.
It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, Natsuki.
Huh?
What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere.
Do you really mean that?
Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you.
Roscoe, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I'd really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Shit!
Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me.
Are you about to kiss me?
Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy, and I feel her soft
But we're
breasts
outside,
against me.
Sayori's gonna see it.
Yeah.
I felt it. For a while now.
Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Yeah, you're right. There it is.
Fuck me. Shit. Shit. I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it, and we're gonna see what Sayori says next time.
You're just rude now. Alright. Well, good. This is great.
Into it
this
too.
can only go good directions.
Fuck.